And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big-time run there by Sony Michel. Give him 42 yards on the ground.
First down, Patriots.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. First carry of the game here for Royce Freeman. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Move through all of that.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. It's the rookie from Cal, Ashton Davis. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and go.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Darnold from the gun. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
34-yard line.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Darnold on first down. Herndon's got it complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. Just the first quarter of attack thing going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season-open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
Here goes Sutton. 50, Mike, 50. I got a lady. Tight right. Buffalo 18. Hey, we got four down. 50's the Mike. 50's the Mike.
On 2nd and 12, Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 40. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Check, Mike. Hey, lady. 54. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Let's go, defense. Hey.
From the 36, Darnold. And this one complete to Smith. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. We're scoreless after one.
With no score.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Bell on the carry.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro Stephon Gilmore. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First down, New England.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, they run with Michelle. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
The Patriot ball carrier.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Going with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 3rd down, Huntley looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Jonathan Jones there to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
54. Hey, ready? Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You get blocked.
Now Darnold. He's got this one completed to Mims.
Darnold's pass.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Pass complete,
No gain on the play.
but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still
No
no
yards.
yardage. Okay.
50, Mike 50. Get tired of seeing me. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Watch the slats, watch the slat. Go Mike 50, Mike 50. Watch the pass.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. He's going to look deep. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First and 10.
That gain on third down, good for 28. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now Bell. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty
At
tough.
the 47-yard line.
So now they operate back from their side of the field here, second and long.
Ready? Motion, motion. Me, I got it.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Throw complete to Herndon. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. Here's Bell. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Patriots 31.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Wait for that 2K, boy. Oh.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A gain of 8. First down, New York.
Carry there by Le'Veon Bell, and he's just trying to get back to the form he exhibited in Pittsburgh when he was one of the top backs in the NFL. In 2019, though, no games over 100 yards rushing, and only 3 games with 20 or more carries. The more he touches it, the more effective he is.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Beautiful. We got no.
And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
Throw caught here by Bird. And now look at this.
Yes.
Big gain, but a fumble.
Yeah,
And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Let him know.
On first down, Darnold being chased out left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
He's going to go up top for the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Rashad Perriman, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. We don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. And who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Touch the dude and let the dude run by and tackle you.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
They start the second half with Michel on the ground. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 25-yard line. A big run there by Freeman, 41 yards. Trailing here in the third, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around, not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle.
Everybody on my team. Wow.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He was brought
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Sonny Michel comes out of a long line of terrific running backs from the University of Georgia and was a first-round selection for New England in 2018. He does not mind carrying the football, never turns down an opportunity. Top 10 in rushing attempts in the league in 2019.
And that'll be incomplete.
He had me too.
We do have a penalty flag down,
What?
however. Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference on
So
what?
flag for the contact, pass interference.
See, that's
And
what
I
I'm
know
talking
that
about.
you're going to look at me and roll
Pass
your
interference
eyes,
on
and
what? I
rightfully
don't know
so,
what
because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the
He
football
can
as
bump
well?
my dude.
No, I don't like defenders.
Nobody get through.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Royce Freeman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Basically got sacked. These refs is like the
It's
NBA
good,
refs.
and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked by the rookie Kyle Duggar. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Will take over.
So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed, getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Brings up 2nd and
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Huntley to throw. And it'll be intercepted. It's the rookie from Cal, Ashton Davis. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Right there, 54 Mike. It's on field. It's on field. Hey, it's on out. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
They'll go again with Bell. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line.
That's good.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Right there, 54. Right there, right there. 54 Mike. It's got to be a right there.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And all the way down to the 35.
That's good.
A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards.
And at the 35-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Bell. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, D.
He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
Kyle Duggar on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 6 yards there. First down, New York. Hasn't had his best game running the football here tonight, but hey, that's a critical spot right there to convert on 3rd down, and he did it.
And the lights are shining just a little bit brighter right now, aren't they? You remember the beginning of the game? If he gets this first down, everybody's happy. That's cool. But here, that was critical, and it really energizes them.
Darnold from the red zone now. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Complete to Denzel Mims.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
The Jets on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Again, it's Bell. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Le'Veon Bell. His 9th touchdown of the season, and the Jets have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run, all the way into the end zone?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Blesson Austin.
Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Come on.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Able to connect with Mims. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
10 at the 24-yard line.
1st and 10.